Joining us now is Ariel Cohen, meteorologist in charge of the National Weather Service in Los Angeles. Great to have you here. The Santa Ana winds are notorious for spreading wildfire. You have a forecast that says the winds will pick up again late this afternoon, early evening in LA.
Yes, although what we saw about 24 to 36 hours ago with that destructive, life-threatening windstorm, we're not going to be achieving those magnitudes, or rather experiencing those magnitudes of winds going upwards of 80 to 100 miles per hour. We're looking for wind speeds after they did experience a lull over the past day or so. We are expecting them to increase once again to 30 to locally 60 miles per hour over the mountains. So nowhere near as strong as they were, but still strong enough to create very high fire danger, red flag warnings continuing through tomorrow evening, and any fires that are ongoing and those that potentially do develop will continue to spread rapidly. And this will continue to be a very dangerous situation across the region.
What time do these winds, are they forecast to pick up?
We're already seeing the winds increasing in some spots over 60 miles per hour over the San Gabriel Mountains. We're seeing wind gusts also in the 30 to 55 mile an hour range across portions of the San Fernando Valley, San Gabriel Valley, all the way through the Santa Monica's to the Malibu coast and elsewhere in western Los Angeles County. These winds are already picking up. They will remain elevated overnight tonight and then gradually taper off tomorrow. So we're at this very heightened fire danger across the region. Again, any fires have the potential to grow very rapidly and become very large. So it is extremely important that everyone has multiple ways to receive emergency alerts from local law enforcement and emergency management officials. If the evacuation order comes, you must follow it immediately. Don't wait. Leave if that evacuation order comes, because seconds mean the difference between life and death.
Yeah, and have a plan, know where you're going. At what point, Ariel, do these winds finally dissipate?
It's not until tomorrow evening when confidence is high enough that we can say winds will be considerably lighter. There'll still be some spots of gustier winds, but in terms of the types of winds that support explosive fire growth, we will likely be past that by about 6 p.m. tomorrow evening. However, we are not out of the woods by any stretch of the imagination. By the time we get to this weekend, we're looking for winds to increase once again. Probably not as strong as they were in the past couple of days, but we are expecting those winds to be coming up. And again next week, we could have a moderate to strong Santa Ana wind event. Don't let your guard down. We are not out of the woods yet.
LA County is bone dry. It only got 1/5 of an inch of rain since last March. The whole county's a tinderbox. Is there any rain in the forecast at all?
Not at all for the next couple of weeks at the very least, and looking beyond, well above normal precipitation. And then after 2 years of rainfall at record smashing levels, greatest amount of precipitation at downtown LA since the late 1800s. As you mentioned, it's a tinderbox out there. We have so much more fuels available to be burning and creating these destructive wildfires. And these are really heartbreaking scenes that we see here. These are our communities. And I just want to share on behalf of the National Weather Service our deepest sympathies to everyone who has been affected by these fires. This is so sad to see, and our hearts go out to everyone.
Thank you for sharing that. Ariel Cohen, meteorologist covering from the National Weather Service, covering the LA area. Really appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.